Hi everyone, I just got back from the doctor. Well, it's an hour drive there and back, but he was a good doctor. I really liked him. This is my absolutely last update because there'll be nothing else to update. They did x-rays and everything's looking good. Let's see, I'm trying to remember, and mostly I'm doing this video update so I can look back and reference it. If the toe beside my big toe starts hurting, then I will have to be fitted for an orthotic. And if I start to get chronic pain, they will have to go ahead and fuse it. But like he said, that is a horrible, horrible operation and a long, long recovery time. And as everybody knows, I'm not the best patient and I hate recovery times. So where it looked like, where the big toe, where I had to call on, was it Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve, where it was bleeding and oozing, that part of the incision. The rest of the whole other incision looks good. And today I even showed him when I took off the bandage that it's still bleeding. And it started to look white, like it was maybe started to get infected. So when he took the 2 tack stitches out, that hurt like crazy. Stung really bad, but then he took his knife thing and started scraping the incision where it was coming apart and bleeding and oozing. And I mean, skin was coming off. He was peeling it off, and he got down in that wound and was scraping it and cleaning it. And no, that did not feel good. I kind of glanced down and I'm like, ooh, no, this is hurting too bad. So he cleaned all that out and put the steri things, the tape stitch thing on there, steri strips, and said leave that on there, let that automatically fall off. And in about 3 days, when I can shower with that, if it still don't come off, then leave it on there, but let that just come off. And so he said again, if the toe beside it starts hurting, I have to be fitted for an orthotic. If I get chronic pain, they will have to do fusion surgery, and I'll call him back and he'll be the one that does it. I really liked him. He was a good doctor, and he is one of the best around, they say. Even the lady that was getting surgery before me, her husband said, his friend who was a dentist said that before his wife's surgery, because they had to cut some major tendon, they wanted to get one of the best. And so yeah, we had to travel a little bit, but he is a good doctor. So I'm going to show you what was in there and what caused all the problem. And like he said, that toe is still swollen and it has shrunk and it will shrink more. He said it was messed up. And he said, wasn't Dr. So-and-so, I'm not going to say his name, is it, because he's friends with him. He said, wasn't he the one that did this? And I said, yes. He said, he didn't even have it in there right. And he took the implant out of the bag because they had to clean it and get all the tissue out of it. He showed me how it was supposed to be. And then he said he didn't even have it in there right. And he said about as soon as he cut me open, it popped out. And he showed me how it was supposed to be. He said he hates these things. And he said, and this is the reason why I lost bone. And now I don't have bone. But what did make him happy, the bottom of my foot has growed a little bit of bone. So that's good. But he told me, he says, go out and buy you some new shoes and let's see how you do in them, see how you walk in them. And then we'll see. So I'm like, yes, because I haven't had a new pair of shoes in 2 years. So I'm going to bring you in and show you what was in my toe. And thanks everyone for your love, prayers, and support. So let me show you the implant. That is what's caused all of this problems. And I still cannot believe it that the 2 doctors have blamed this other doctor, because usually they don't do that. But he did say, he showed me, he said, you know, that this was supposed to be, and he put it together and he showed me he said it was supposed to be a certain way. Oops. He said it was supposed to be a certain way, but it wasn't. He said because when he got in there, it wasn't even put together right. And he was thinking, what? He said, I was thinking, what was that idiot thinking? So I know he's done been on the phone with that other doctor, being that he knows him well, who did this. So anyway, oops, I get to go get me a new pair of shoes, and I'm excited. So, and I didn't tell him that I rode that, hoverboard. The cleaning the wound, or that part of my big toe, I know it's gone fuzzy now. That wasn't fun. But he said that's only because that toe was so messed up. Anyway, thanks again for all your love, support. And, we'll see you again with another cooking video. Bye.